Welcome to our new course of video editing using ChatGPT. This is the introduction to AI-powered video editing. Now, in this class, or the introduction, I'm going to give you out all the info and every description that you need to know about what AI-powered video editing is. So, let's get on with it. What is AI in video editing? Artificial intelligence, or AI, in video editing is the application of AI to improve and automate several parts of video production. With little manual labor, AI-powered system can analyze footage, make intelligent edits, and enhance video quality. The important characteristics include automated editing. AI uses scene identification to cut, organize, and synchronize the footage. Smart effects and color grading. AI duplicates cinematic styles, applies filters, and improves the images. Speech and object recognition. AI increases accessibility, recognizes items, and creates the subtitles. Motion tracking and deepfake tech. AI makes it possible for sophisticated visual effects, background elimination, and seamless tracking. Audio enhancement. AI enhances audio quality, modifies loudness, and eliminates the noises. Now, understanding AI in video editing. AI in video editing uses automation and machine learning to increase the efficiency, boost creativity, and streamline the editing process. It assists editors by carrying out duties like automated editing. It uses motion tracking, audio cues, and scene detection. AI-powered applications can edit, trim, and organize the clips. Smart effects and enhancements. AI automatically corrects color, reduces noise, upscaling, and stabilizes the movie. AI-powered facial and object recognition allows for speedy tagging, masking, and tracking effects. Text and subtitle generation. AI produces precise transcriptions, captions, and even real-time dialogue translation. AI-assisted creativity. Depending on the tone and context of the video, AI tools recommend music, effects, and even transitions. Deepfake and AI-generated content. AI makes it possible to create animation, voice synthesis, and face swaps. Efficient workflow. AI speeds up file organization, project management, and rendering by automating repetitive operations. Now, how ChatGPT assists in transcription, ideation, and planning. First one, and the first and the foremost point, is scripting. It creates video scripts according to the theme, target audience, or triggers. It enhances the dialogue narrative flow and screenplay structure. It varies the tone and style according to the type of material, such as educational, advertising, narrative, commercial, and etc. Number 2 is concept. It generates ideas for original video themes, unusual camera angles, and popular subjects. It makes recommendations for captivating hooks, narrative arcs, and even visual storytelling strategies. It aids in the creation of dialogue, characters, and scenarios for scripted materials. And number 3 is making plans. It helps organize shot lists and video plans. It offers production timetable and content calendars. It provides advice on audience, targeting, engagement tactics, and even platform optimization. Now, let's see AI-powered prompts which help spark creativity and streamline the content brainstorm by using trend-based suggestions. AI looks at popular subjects and makes recommendations for videos that are pertinent to viewers' interests right now. Niche specific prompts. AI produces ideas that are specific to particular target audiences, genres, or industries. AI generated story ideas, plot twists, and narrative structures serve as a source of inspiration for stories. Unique material angles. AI offers novel viewpoints, difficulties, or imaginative twists to distinguish materials. AI suggests video formats such as challenges, question and answer tutorials, or even behind the scene material as interactive and engagement ideas. AI assists with keyword based suggestions for SEO and viral optimization, making sure that content complies with search trends and algorithm preferences. So, what is AI solution or AI powered solutions make voiceover, speech creation, and script writing more efficient? The first point is AI generated structured scripts include introductions, body content, and conclusion, which are known as automated script writing. So, what it does is that it creates the whole structure of how it should start, what it should have inside, and how it should end. So, it follows up a specific, let's say, theme, it follows up a specific structure so that it makes it more attractive. Now, customizable tone and style. AI adjusts the formality, vocabulary, and tone according to the type of material and target audience. Conversational and engaging dialogues. AI creates voiceover scripts that are emotion driven, natural, and also captivating. Efficiency and speed. By producing rapid drafts, edits, and polishes, AI cuts down on writing time. Multilingual support. AI converts voiceovers and scripts for audiences around the world, making it understandable for people whoever or let's say almost all the people of the world. Performance optimization. AI makes recommendations for enhancements in audience engagement, tempo, and also the clarity. So, AI powered writing guarantees excellent voiced conversations for videos, boosts the creativity, and also expedites the production. Now, here are some of the best prompts for an efficient video editing workflow. The first one is planning and organizing. Now, what are the things that you are going to do while planning and also organizing? Such as, how can I structure my video editing project for a smoother workflow? What are the best ways to organize media files in Premiere Pro or even DaVinci Resolve? It's obviously going to give you a result, and obviously it's also going to give you what type of steps that you should follow so that you get the best, let's say, methods. Editing methods and quick cuts, such as what are the must-know keyboard shortcuts for fast video editing? How can I automate repetitive editing tasks? Number 3 is how can I improve video color grading for a cinematic look is the third question regarding the improving video quality, such as what are the best export systems or settings for YouTube or Instagram? Such as number 4 is transitions and effects, like how do I create smooth transitions between clips? What are the best effects for making a dynamic promo video? And in number 5 is mixing and editing audio, such as how can I remove background noise from my video and what are the best audio effects to enhance the voice clarity. So these are the type of questions and the best prompts which you can apply while working with video editing and also working with AIs. Okay, so now that we know everything or every detail about starting and the introduction of, let's say, ChatGPT in AI, or let's say ChatGPT for video editing. So now let's get into our browser, or you can also install ChatGPT the application or the software directly on your PC, but I would suggest you that just you can go off to any browser and you can still work with it. So if you have any browser, let's open it up and show you how are these steps actually done. So as you can see, I have opened up a browser. If you have like Mozilla, if you have Google Chrome, if you want to use Microsoft Edge, it's totally fine. Now, the first thing that I want to do is I'm going to put in chatgpt.com. Now, if I click on chatgpt.com, you can see that this is how it is going to look like. Now, the first thing that I want to do is that you can try logging in. Now, if you just keep yourself logged in, you will be able to keep track of the data and you'll be able to open up any of the things that you've asked in your account. So I would just prefer logging in, but if you do not have an account, you can just, sign up if you want to. But as I already have an account, I'm going to click on log in. Now, after I click on login, there will be a couple of methods which I can use to log in. Now, you'll be able to use your phone number, the Microsoft account, Google account, or even Apple account. So I'm going to use my Google account. So I'm going to click on Google. And from here, I'm going to select on my account, which I want to use. And if I click on this, you will basically see on my screen that it will open up in just a bit. But the one thing that you have to keep in mind is that you need a stable internet connection while using ChatGPT. Okay. Now, the first thing that we talked about was understanding the AI in video editing, such as what is AI powered video editing and why is it revolutionizing the content creation, such as if you use any AI tools or any video editing tools such as Premiere Pro or let's say Adobe Sensei. There's also like Runway ML, like Magisto, Pika Labs. These are basically all the AI video editing softwares or tools. You can also use AI automation or let's say, tedious tasks such as auto caption, scene detection, and background removal. There's also benefits of AI assisted editing such as speed, creativity, and also efficiency. So let's show you each and every one of these methods step by step. Now, if I want to use AI for video editing, we first off need is a specific tool. So not just ChatGPT, but obviously if you click on Explore GPTs, you will find out there are a couple of apps such as this Video AI. Now, obviously, ChatGPT does not make or generate us videos. So what it does is basically it gives you off the prompt. It gives you off, what you should do, what are the steps you should do to get the exact result. So you can just click on start chat and you will be able to start chatting with this specific AI, which is also a part of ChatGPT. Okay. Now, the next thing that you can do is you can use specific AI tools in video editing, such as if I open this up, I'm going to click on new tab. And from here, I'm going to search for Runway ML. Hit on enter and you can see we have Runway ML tools for human imagination. Now you can click on the site and from here you can just click on try Runway now. You can get started with it. It's totally fine. And in also a couple of sections, what you basically have to do is that you need an account first. So I'm going to log in with my Google again. And here I'm going to click on the same account that I have used. So what you want to do is also the same thing. If it asks you for verification, you just basically have to go to your Gmail account and then you'll be able to use it. And that is basically how simple it is. And in some cases, you might even need a subscription. So I would just suggest you try using, let's say, a free version of any of these AI apps. As you can see, there are also specific credits which I can use. Now, the first thing that I can do in this software or in this specific tool is that I have to click one of the images below to start it as the first frame of the video. So let's say I want to use this. So if I put this in, there we go. Camera zooms out, revealing the woman standing on a beach, mysterious. Now you can also put in more prompts, but it's totally fine. Now, obviously, there are a couple of, AI automation tedious tasks such as auto caption, scene detection, and also background removal. You can do it. Okay. You can do basically all of the things. Now, first thing that I want to do is I'm going to show you how it is going to look like when you are using, let's say, an AI tool. So if I click on generate, it will take a bit of time. As you can see, it is loading up. and you can see it is in queue. And you can see the video has been queued, shorter wait times, and after all the thing has been loaded, it's going to show us our video. You can see we have the progress bar. So we're just going to wait for a bit. Just make sure you have a stable internet connection, and that is basically it. You will also be able to use your own photos, and you'll be able to get those ideas. So now as I'm almost done, so you can see we are on 98%. It's going to give us the result. Okay, so wait for a bit. And there we go, we are done. So this is how the video is going to look like. So I'm going to play it. It is almost loading up. So I'm going to take this from the beginning again, play it. So this is how it basically looks like. Now we can also change these whenever we want to. We can also add in text. We can also apply in a lot of things, such as we can apply examples. We can also do is, select up the static camera if I want to. We can also apply in prompts. We can apply in camera control, act one. We can also apply in expand video. So there are all of these things that you can do. You can also lip sync. There is video to video. You can edit the video if you want to. There's playback speed and all of those things. Now, if I want to change this thing over here, standing on, let's say, instead of a beach, I can type in skyscraper in Tokyo. Now, what I can do is if I click on generate again, there we go. We have a queue over here, and all of these are basically AI powered. So it's going to use all of the machine learning to understand what I exactly want, and then it's going to give me out the end result. So we're going to wait for a bit. We're going to let this AI generate the image according to its learning and according to its program. So let's just wait until it's done. And there we go. This is almost also done. Now, if I play it, there we go. This is how it is looking like. You can see on a skyscraper in Tokyo, mysterious, right? You can see the first one was on a beach, but now the next one, it's on a skyscraper in Tokyo City, okay? With a lot of skyscraper, which we can see on the background. Now, it's not that we can only use these specific, photos. We can also use more like photos. We can apply in keyframes. Now, if I want to apply a keyframe, you can also create an image if you want to, and it's totally fine. Now, obviously, there are other methods to also generate those. Now, let's say if I try to apply in another photo. So one thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go off to pixels.com. Now, from here, I'm going to take any one of these images. Now, let's just take this. There we go. Now, it has been downloaded. So I'm going to go off into this generation. I'm going to drop this image right over here. There we go. It is being uploaded. And then I'm going to apply this, or let's say I'm going to apply another prompt. I'm going to put in later over here. There we go. And this is almost quite also rendering up and loading up on my screen. And after this will be done, I'm going to click on crop. Now, one thing that I'm going to put it is that I'm going to change the background and I'm going to apply in more data. Okay, so if I just remove this, if I click on delete, this one has been deleted. I can also remove this, and I'm going to take this to the first step. Here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in the shrine gets cleaned by a man. So you can see we have to basically upgrade, and obviously there are also a couple of other types of, sites which you'll be able to use. Now you can see we can generate 4 seconds. So if I click on generate, there we go. I can click on this one and it's going to create 4 seconds of, the video. So let's just wait for a bit until it's totally done. So there we go. We have the video. If I play it, it's not going to be the best because it is like 4 seconds. It could have a lot more details if it was like 10 seconds like these. But you can see that it's not the most shabby. But obviously, if you get like, a subscription to it, it will give you a lifetime supply and service, and you'll be able to create whatever you want. Okay, so this is basically how these AI softwares or AI tools work. Now, let's show you how you'll be able to use the tedious tasks such as auto caption, scene detection, and also background removal. There are also a couple of other sites which you can use. If I click on new tab, then what I can do is I can go into, let's say, Descript, hit on enter, and there we go. We have Descript, edit videos and podcasts like a doc, AI video editor. This is also a type of video editor which you can use. Now, if I click on sign in, I'm going to use my Google account to sign in. Okay, I'm going to click on sign in. That is basically how simple it is. Now, you might or you should sign in too, following the same steps. Make sure to select your Google account, or you can also sign up if it's like totally fine. There we go. We have Descript. Now, from here, I'm going to like see a project or see a screen like this. You can see you are on free plan, upgrade for more transcription and all of these features. Now, one thing that I can do over here is that I can like upload a work and I can get scripts out of it. Okay, if I click on new project, I'm gonna click on audio project. Now, I can upload a couple of audio, and what I can do is I can generate the script from it. So these are the type of, tedious tasks and tedious tools that you can use to, get the exact idea about how AI works for video editing. Now, this first introduction class is basically going to be about how these tools basically work. So make sure to follow through and check out the whole video. And I'm going to give you a brief about the whole thing from class to class. So make sure not to skip any part. Now, after you click on new project, you will see a file or you will see a screen like this. Now, the first thing that you want to do is I'm going to put in Descript to be the name of this project. Then I'm going to go into Pixabay. And after I go off to Pixabay, I'm going to go off into sound effects, or you can just search for any text. Okay, so I'm going to go off into sound effects or music, whatever you prefer. Now from here, I'm going to search for, let's say, something, or let's say maybe a music, and it's totally fine as we are just going to show you how it basically works. Now I'm going to search for music. There we go. We have music. Let's search for Hindi songs. And I'm going to increase my, let's say, desktop sound to check if it is working. There we go. All of these are working quite well. There we go. We have Bollywood. If I search for songs, let's search for English. Okay, so this one will also work. I'm going to click on download on this one. And there we go. You can also try out the other ones and check those out. Okay, this one also works quite well. So we have both of these. Now, one thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to just go off into that site of Descript. And from here, I'm going to just upload this file. It's going to analyze the edit file. You can see we have all of these. Now, one thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to see that there is only one speaker. In the speaker name, you can also apply that. There's also auto. And if I click on done, then it will start transcribing. Okay, so if I click on play, there we go. It is preparing. There's 50% done. I'm just going to let it all be done, and then I'm going to show you the whole thing. And if you can see right now, we already have all the texts, and I'm going to keep this on 1%. And if I play it, you will see that it's going to be, quite the same.
Cosmic light among constellations will find a way through the celestial symphony will sway with every step we leave our cares behind.
So there are obviously a couple of parts which it cannot detect and descript, but you can see that these are the type of tools which you'll be able to use to make your work a lot more easier. So now we're also done with this. You can also apply an auto caption. You can also do in like scene detection. You can also apply background removal, and basically everything can be done with AI. Now, let's learn about what we can do or how ChatGPT can assist in scripting and also ideation and also planning. So first thing that we want to do is we want to get back into ChatGPT, and I'm going to click on ChatGPT, not Video AI. So the first thing that we have to learn about this one is how to use ChatGPT for brainstorming video ideas. Now it is basically very simple. So what you can do is you can type in a prompt. Let's say something like, give me a brainstorming video idea. Now, obviously, you need a specific theme for it. Now, I'm going to define the theme. So the theme that I want is going to be something like about FIFA. Something nobody knows about. A very, let's say, interesting fact. If I hit on enter, I'm going to make sure to remove this. And if I'm just going to hit on enter, okay? So here's unique FIFA related video idea, the secret FIFA club that controls football behind the scene. Now, this is the hook. Did you know there's an ultra exclusive club within FIFA that has secretly influenced the biggest decision in football history? So this will be the specific hook, which is going to attract the people and attract the viewers. And this is going to be the concept. The key points that you want to apply in the video is going to be something like this. And why it is interesting, because most fans think FIFA's decision come from bureaucrats, but what if legendary players are actually pulling the strings? The angle is rarely explored and would make a fascinating deep dive. So, and you can see, you can also refine this idea furthermore and also add more details. Now, the next thing is writing compelling video scripts with AI assistance. Now, after this thing or after this idea, you can compel a video script. So what you can do is I'm going to type in compel a video script. If I hit on enter, then it's going to give me the video script of the thing that I want to use. You can see we have the opening scene, dramatic music montages of famous FIFA moments, World Cup celebration, rule changes like VAR, controversial referee decisions. So this is the opening scene that you want to apply, such as dramatic music, montage of FIFA or famous FIFA moments, World Cup celebrations that you can apply, changes of rules like VAR, and controversial referee decisions. Then the narrator is going to talk or narrates in an excited tone, and it's going to say, what if I told you that some of the biggest decisions in football weren't made by FIFA officials, but by an ultra exclusive club of legendary players? Now, cut to black, text appears, the secret FIFA club. Now, already if you think about what the script should be, you can already imagine that it's going to be something interesting, and there is a bit of suspense within it. Then there's going to be the narrator. Welcome to FIFA Club 100, a hidden group of football legends that quietly influences the rules, tournaments, and future of the game, and nobody knows about it. Now, even though if it is going to be, let's say, true or false, or if it like is not even legit, it's still going to catch a lot of people because the hook that we're using is quite attractive and it is quite appealing. And the next thing is that about outlining and structurizing a video for better storytelling. Now, what you can do is that obviously you won't be able to use all of the things at once, right? You cannot put all the things in one video unless you want to put it in a whole large and long video. Let's say one of the most important and one of the most attracting content that we have right now are the reels, right? So what I can do over here is I can shorten it up. I can put in outline and structure the video idea, and script, let's say for better storytelling, telling for an Instagram reel or YouTube shorts. If I type it in like that, and if I hit on enter, it's going to find and give us the exact points that we can use to grab more attention. You can see, there we go. It is also like suggesting from which time to time we should put in which details, such as, what if I told you some of the biggest decisions in football weren't made by FIFA officials, but by a secret club of legendary players? Text on next screen, the FIFA or the secret FIFA club controlling football. There we go. We also have a dynamic, high energy clips, FIFA meetings, famous player in suits, VAR moments, controversial FIFA decisions, and we can also put it in such a way so it's just like a glimpse. Then we can put it from 16 to 15 seconds, the introduction, the concept, quick cuts of famous player like Ronaldo, Messi, Xavi, Buffon, and so on. We also have the truth, which is going to be from 16 to 35, how they influence the football, the conspiracy, and then call to action. Okay, so these are the things that you can do to create better storytelling. And the last thing that you want to do is obviously using AI for research and fact checking. Now, after you check, or even after you get all of these details, what you want to do is you have to make sure you do the research properly. Now, obviously, I said that even if it's not legit, or even if it's not the truth, obviously, there should be some things that you want to make sure that those are correct. So, one thing that you want to do is research for the facts about this topic and story, and make a fast check. Hit on enter. Now there we go. It is going to search the web, and there we go. I appreciate your interest in exploring the influence of FIFA club decisions upon through research. I might clarify honors player with 100 or more international caps through FIFA Century Club. There is no substantial evidence indicating that this group holds formal sway over FIFA rule-making processes or policy decisions. There we go. We have all these introduction to VAR. Obviously, when you put in VAR, there we go. This is legit. Player influence on FIFA decisions. There we go. May offer higher insights and opinions on football matters. So instead of putting in decisions, you can also put in influences. Then the conclusion, the notion of secret club exerting control over football decision is not supported by available evidence. The governance and evolution of football rules are managed through established institutions like IFAB, with processes designed to incorporate diverse perspectives while maintaining the sport's integrity. So these are how you can make your video more appealing, and also through these steps, it's going to make it more reachable, and also you are going to get a lot more viewers. Now, if you follow these steps, it will obviously help you to reach the outcome and also make a really good video, which is going to be appealing and also reachable to a lot of people. And obviously, if you think about like reels, or even making a video, or even like publishing your own content, You can also get in touch with a lot of people who's going to give you a lot of ideas. But obviously, you can use ChatGPT. But I'm not saying that only like put your depend solely on ChatGPT, because obviously there's not going to be a lot of things that are going to be true when you want to make something like this. Okay, so do your research, use the tools, make your video, but obviously, if you follow these things, it's going to make it a lot more easier. And as you have AI tools, it's going to save up a lot of time and a lot of labor. So thank you for watching this video up till the very end, and hope you understood about everything in this class. From the next class, I'm going to be showing you how you'll be able to apply these methods and create a video. And also I'm going to show you more steps so that you can follow up and create your own video to be more appealing and also reachable.